I'm a bug.
What do you see?
Yo, what's up, everybody? I'm 12G's Gaming. As you may or may not already know, my name is Smith, and welcome back. Wait. Let me get a quick sip of water. And welcome back to the world's most OP survival Let's Play in Minecraft and YouTube history ever. Probably. So, where we last left off, we had just made the ultimate armor boots, which you can see right here, and you can see all of these enchantments on it. We had just gotten all of the stuff that was necessary for it. However, as we were making it, we find out that I forgot something. I forgot one of the ingredients, and that was iron. Now, this is actually where we're going to finally head back to the overworld. And since I now actually have all these things, I can imagine it being a little bit easier. However, I'm going to get a few more diamonds. I can't talk right. However, I am going to get a few more diamonds to take back, because I'm going to need them in the overworld. I keep hitting my mic for some reason. Dang it. Okay, there we go. I got it stopped. Alright, there we go. And before I continue, I need to read a quick comment right quick, and this is actually going to be the first shout out I ever do. It is June. When I was just about to go with the number of the day. Wait a minute, what was that? That's a frog. It is June 25th, 2017, 8:49 a.m. right now. Just for the record, it's a Sunday. And once again, I'm a bug. And you know, there's something I didn't notice. This firefly creature actually lights up in the night. Does anyone see that? I never noticed. Huh. Either way, so I have my YouTube channel comments pulled up right here. First shout out I'm ever going to do. This is for, well, actually, I've done shout outs before, but not like this. This is from a fan and a good friend of mine. He watches just about every single one of my videos, and you will have more than likely seen him in the comment section before in my videos. He's also been in some of my videos. Chromus, I see your comment, and your comment is taken as a really well suggestion. I don't know where I'm going with this. Either way, I'll read out the comment right here. It says, hope to see some survival gameplay. I mean, no mod, just build stuff to survive. He kind of went simple and straight to the point with this, and thank you, man, for being a subscriber and watching my videos. It's very much appreciated. Don't think that everyone else is, this goes out to everyone else. Don't think that your comment or like doesn't go without being noticed. Okay, well, how do I say this? Buddy, you and me are actually on somewhat of the same page. Let me go and mine a couple more diamonds. I haven't moved yet. Let me go and mine a couple more diamonds as I talk about this. And actually, you know what? Let me say this right quick. You and me are kind of on the same page when it comes to this comment. But before I forget it, let me say this. If you're wondering what is so special about this OP survival series, this survival series shows everybody what happens when you actually modify, meaning mod, or add additions to a Minecraft game too much. Now, just for the record, if you really do mod something too much, it won't even turn on. When it comes to games, if you really do mod something like Minecraft too much, it will literally lag so hard that it won't even run. It won't even turn on. The game will turn on, but your world won't turn on if you have all those mods in. This is pretty much not showing. It is showing you what happens when you mod it too much because the game is lagging, and I actually do have somewhat of a beast of a setup. You know, it's not just a. This is a custom-made desktop computer I'm running this on. It's not a store-bought. Either way, that's for another story. And it's lagging out this game. I have, I believe it's 197 mods on this. And as you can see, it's lagging out quite a bit. If I were to add any more mods to this, it would probably be too much for my computer to handle. However, back to the comment. Well, man, let me just tell you right now, you and me are pretty much on the same page when it comes to like the survival and stuff. You want to see what I assume from how the comment was said. You want to see just a lot of like builds and stuff and actually see, you know, like the game go through. If I explained that correctly. I'm lagging about as hard as the game. I'm lagging so hard I can't even do the double jump to fly right now. Let me look at the ground. There we go. I'm under the tree. Okay. Oh, come on. There we go. Ouch. Either way. Well, let me just tell you. I plan on actually making sort of a bulletin board in this world to sort of do goals, but let me tell you right now, one of the main goals is to actually make one of the best bases I possibly can in this world out of everything I've ever done. See, I'm one of those types of Minecraft builders that has two different styles depending on what game mode they're playing in. If they're in survival, it looks a different way. If they're in creative, it looks a different way. What I'm saying is when I'm playing survival, everything looks a very specific way. Like everything sort of has a similar flow to the design. But while I'm in creative, everything sort of has a similar flow in design, but it's different. I have two separate building styles for the two modes that I play it on. Oh, come on, game. I can't even move right now. Whoa. Okay. Oh, boy. Okay, where was I? Yeah, I plan on making one of the most probably big bases you will ever see. Like, this tree is missing one of those branches. Oh my god, I've never seen one like this. I gotta mark it. Okay. I actually have a thing up here in the corner. You can't see it. But it's a way, I might have said this in the previous video, but I have a way to track my frames. In this menu, I'm getting around 40 to 60. Playing the game? Lucky if I get 20. Okay, we're just gonna go with, spell it right, Smith. Weird Tree 1. And turn that off. Okay, is there any chests on this? No. Okay. First things first. Find an ant nest, of course. In the ant dimension, there's a lot more of them. Okay, that's rainbow ant. And I noticed that I forgot to actually put an ant nest thing down. So I'm actually going to, yeah, I forgot, red ants. I forgot to put down the red ants. Oh, did I click on the wrong button? I think, yeah, whoops. I just accidentally pulled up cursor. Okay. Rainbow ants. Ant nests 2. Okay. What we're looking for is regular ants. Okay, here's some ant nests. Ant nest. Ant nest. Let's see, is there a brown ant somewhere around? Man, this lag is killing me. Not the computer, it's killing me. Oh my goodness. Oh, since I'm here, I'll go ahead and grab these apples. If I can ever get out of this dimension and start focusing on some of the other stuff, and like I said in the previous episode, most of this will not go, most of it will go uncut. Yeah, most of it will end up going uncut because I want you to be there with me through the boring and non-boring stuff. This right now is one of the most boring parts of this because it's lagging so hard and it's making it very difficult for me to do this. It's kind of funny how I don't talk that much. It's almost like a stream. Oh, wait a minute. I need it. Yes, right here. Okay. Iron. This is something I need to make the armor. Is just one piece? Yep. Hit tab. Wrong button. Just throw this out. Aluminium. I'll regret not coming and getting these ores at some point. Okay. There we go, now I can get in there. Kaboom. Okay, I'm gonna mark this for future reference. Go over here to this and go hole 1. Take that out. A butterfly or a moth? It's a moth, I think. This is the parts of the stuff that you don't see on YouTube videos. Unstable ant. Red ant. Yes. Okay, we finally have ourselves a red ant. Okay. Red ant nests 1. Alright. So we finally have our ants. Oh, we need a brown one. There's one of those ring mobs. Okay, there's a butterfly. Those butterflies also lead to a dimension too. You know what? Even though I said that I was not going to cut, I can even tell that I'm beginning to get bored with this. So I'm going to cut right here and come back with you when... Actually, wait a minute. What do we have over here? What's this? Oh. Hello, lady. You look so fine. Oh, we got some brown ants. Never mind. Looks like I don't have to cut. However, I noticed that there's actually iron golems on this tree. See, iron golems actually do spawn on the limbs of these things. Yep, right here. More chests. Now what I want to do is I actually want to mark this, because I'm not going to be able to get any of the stuff from it, so I'm going to put tree with chests 1. Okay, I'm going to leave that on because I want to remember where that is. And now I'm going to get out of this lag-infested hole and make this content hopefully a little bit more exciting. Where all those girlfriends go. Over here. Okie dokie. That many ants does not despawn that quick. Despawn that quickly. There it is. Some rainbow ants. The rainbow ant dimension is like a boss realm type of thing. There we go. I right clicked it. Are we going to make it? Are we going to make it? I think I might have crashed. Oh, I'm getting the swirly on the mouse cursor. Minecraft is not responding. Okay. I did not crash. I did not crash. Oh boy. Man, that got me worried. I thought I was going to have to stop the recording there for a moment. Now, I actually want to save one of these. Actually, you know what? I don't have to. I was going to say, since they have EMC, yeah. Oh, it looks like we got one of those asteroid things. What I want to do is I want to put down right here. First spawn back 1. I do these little things because it's just something I tend to do. Now this right here, what we're looking at right now, is from a mod called I almost called it Tinker's Construct. This is from a mod called, I believe it's Extra Utilities, which is of course in this. No, it's actually Applied Engineering. Looks like this one had some glass on it. This is as you can see from the Wallia mod, which is the blue box up at the top, describes what you're looking at. This is Skystone. This is something that you can only get from this. The Project E mod is in this, and it adds in a way for you to duplicate something. Kind of said that like a question. Duplicate something as long as it has an EMC level. Those yellow letters that you see on the diamond pick and the number in white, it's the EMC 24,000. That is the level of EMC it has, and that is for extra utilities. But as you can see, the Orespawn mod, it doesn't have this EMC level. If it has an EMC level, it has the ability to be copied as long as you have one of it. It uses the snowball effect, and if I remember correctly, the snowball effect the snowball effect is when something builds on itself, I believe is what it is. Hence the name snowball effect. You take a small snowball and you roll it on the ground that's covered in snow. What is it going to do? It's going to get bigger. However, the Orespawn mod, like this for example, actually doesn't add in EMC. And it's not just the Orespawn mod, it's Minecraft. See, the Minecraft ore blocks and stuff have it. Loot bags don't. Ore doesn't. What's something else? These right here. All the ore spawn stuff usually cannot be duplicated, but you can find stuff that will duplicate it for you. Okay, now let me get into this. Let me describe exactly what we're looking at. If it's not obvious enough already, or even from the mini-map right here, we're looking at a meteor. This is a meteor, and what they do is they, of course, give you this one material that only comes from this. It doesn't spawn in chests or anything. It's a naturally spawning resource only. I mean, since when are you going to find dirt in a natural vanilla natural vanilla dungeon chest? you're not, because it's everywhere. Skystone is one of those types of natural resources. It's rarer. It's kind of like Podzol. You know, you can only find it in a specific biome, but, you know, whenever you find it, there's usually lots of it. That's what it's like here. Now, at the center of this, there's actually something called a Skystone chest. And inside the Skystone chest, there are actually special templates, or templates, depending on how you say it. Potato, potato, tomato, tomato, template, or template. And they only spawn in these. I've never found one in any form of dungeon or mineshaft chest. Alright. Oh. Huh. I didn't think those trees naturally spawn. The tree that is all the way to the right. I'm talking about this one. Is the normal large vanilla oak tree. There are the normal oak trees. And right there. This pink one, I believe, is a cherry tree. This one, which is actually bigger than that, even though it's further away, it's actually bigger. That is a greatwood tree, which spawns from the Thumbcraft mod, or Thom, depending on how you say it. I think it's pronounced Thumbcraft mod. And this big tree right here is the Twilight tree, I believe is what it's called. This one comes from the Twilight Forest mod, and I thought these things only spawned in there. Or is it? Is this a Twilight tree? Or is it a Redwood tree? I think it might be a Redwood tree, because I have the Natural mod in, and what in the world? Tell me down in the comments below if you... Wait a minute, gravestone. Villager statue. It doesn't even have a name. Hank fell off some vines. Wow, what a thing to put on a gravestone. Huh. Hank's... Get it right. Hank's grave. Okay, I don't want that on. I thought that was from, like, the Weeping Angel thing. What? Oh, I keep running into these little bitty cactuses. What are they? Tiny cactus. Okay. Yeah, as I was about to say, are these redwood trees, or is this the Twilight tree? The Great Twilight tree. Man, that made it sound like it's on. I think this is redwood. Let's see. Ah, okay, it is redwood. Alright, my bad. So this is not what I thought it was. I thought those things spawned in those big old trees that are like this size from the Twilight Forest mod. And in fact, this might actually be a good place for our first base. It's not necessarily in the best best location. I'll tell you what that is in a minute if it doesn't despawn. But with it being this high and this close to the mangrove, I think I'll be okay, and I can build inside the tree, I believe. Now, what is that? You might be wondering if you don't understand this mod. The reason I explain it like this is because I know there are people that do not really know or understand what the Orespawn mod is. So it just went out of focus. This, my friend, is something called a mantis. If I killed that thing, it would give me... I keep hitting tab because I've been playing a lot of games that use tab for inventory. It gives me just like more of these ultimate tools and stuff. But it will give you food, and I mean a lot of food. However, if we look right here, we'll actually see that some of these mobs are actually killing themselves. Water dragon. Okay, I actually need that. They actually probably do not want to attack it like this. Let me just go back to this. Since I do actually have this armor on, I should be kind of okay. goodness. Run away. Run away, run away, run away, run away. Oh my goodness. That thing is so much stronger. See, that's one of the things about this mod. It is incredibly OP. That water dragon mob is actually a mob that drops something for the big sword in this game called Big Bertha. There is a sword in this game called Big Bertha. Whoa, and it's shooting things at me. Okay, we're just gonna leave it alone for now. I am sorry for trying to kill you, not really, but anyway. So, yeah, we'll designate this as our first home. We'll call it Temp, stands for Temporary Home 1. That's actually how I categorize things. That's him. Home. That was like home. You want to go to my home? My temporary home? Sounds like some weird shelter or something. Okay, there we go. That's how I categorize things. I just kind of like put the number beside it. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're basically just going to make a giant tree house. I'm going to build it about, the start of it would probably go about right here. So here's what I'm going to do. I am going to find a tree. I'm going to find a tree. Got that down. Okay, I think it's a mole. It's a mole. Man, I can't kill this thing. Well, actually, hold on. Let me see. How much does it take to make the ultimate bow? I still need that. Man, that's the second time I've seen that thing. However, that thing can, in fact, bury you if you're not careful. So we're just gonna not mess with it right now. I'm gonna try to play this smart and not die that much. So you might be wondering what this stuff is. Silverfish, rat, scorpions. This stuff, lava foam, it's a bouncy like surface. And you'll actually just start walking into it and you'll get faster and faster. And when you walk into this thing, it will kill you. It should say like bouncy house or something like that on it. Okay, we don't need this. Let's see if we can find the door. Yeah, right there. By the way, in case if you're wondering what's making all these frog noises, I believe it's the scorpions. There we go, got him. Oop, there we go, got a couple of loot bags. Okay, enough dilly-dally. Let's chop down a tree or two and get this stuff done. Do I not have an axe or something? No, I don't. See, now even though this is kind of a boring thing, I more than likely still have your attention, right? Okay. A little bit. Oh. Silverfish. Silverfish. I don't know why that's spawning up here so high, but it is. Kelly received a death sentence, had lived 21 days. Who's this? Kelly. Jay. Okay, that's how it was. I'm not gonna focus on this type of stuff too much. Grave. That's Grob. Grave. I don't know. Okay, it's part of Gravestone. You find those things throughout the entirety of the worlds as you play. Let me turn that off. Okay, I do not want to be reminded that I live next to a cemetery. Okay, what we're going to want to do is make a axe. But first things first is to craft all this down into its raw form, of course. I plan on planting a tree back there at some point. Okay, so turn all of this into planks. Go to the designated area on the tree. Place some logs or whatever down. I want it to be above this. There we go. And boom. There we go. Now then, make a crafting bunch like that. Okie dokie. Now then, I don't have enough space to do this. What? Oh! Just as I was about to get more wood, look at what we have here. We have a gravity node. If you don't know what a gravity node is, let me see if I can get closer. You might be able to kind of see it. You should be able to see it from the particles. See, I am literally not even touching the keyboard right now. Oh! Shoot. Well, since this is single player. Oh, I'm not that far, actually. Here's what we're going to do. Go over here to waypoints. Teleport. Shoot. Oh my goodness. Okay, here's what we're going to do then. Temporary home. Teleport. Okay, where is this gravity node? Here it is. Now, thankfully, those things will not... Oh, come on. One more time. Teleport. Well, you know, it's one of the big old zombies. Okay, so here's what I want to do. I'm not touching the keyboard right now, as I was trying to say. Oh, come on. Why will it not stick me to the ground? Come on. Goodness, how many times have I died right here? That's what a gravity node does, by the way. If you get too close to it, it will actually draw you in closer, and it will literally suck in everything. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to hold shift. As you can see, I am that close, but as you can see, if I hold it back. So here's what we're going to want to do. We're going to want to just kind of find it. There it is. Get it. See, I'm holding shift right now. Let's do this. And then you break it. Come on. There we go. Gravity effect turns off. That would have been very useful to have had, but anyway, never seen them stacked on top of each other like that though. Alright, before I go and grab these, I'm gonna quickly go on ahead and go grab another tree. And when it fully forms, you will fall. There we go. I'm gonna quickly go and grab... Oh, there's even some ant nests here. Huh. Is there another gravity node right here? Or if the ant's just been busy? I think it's fine. Okay. So what we want to do is we want to get enough wood to make a chest. Go up here. Make the chest. Then go and grab our stuff. Alright, we're just gonna do this. I know this may be hard to see. You'll see it in a moment. Okay. Now here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go down here and get rid of these, because the more gravestones there are, the more that spawns. Come on, break. Okay. Come here. One of these guys. The more you hit them, the bigger they grow. Here, you zombie. Okay. So I'm just going to toss this stuff out. There we go. Get rid of the gravestone. Okay. Go up here and quickly take some of this stuff out. We're just going to clear for random hotbar size space and just go over here and get all this stuff. Then what we're going to do is we're going to look at these loot bags and see what we have. And before I say anything else, I apologize if I end up getting too quiet at all during these episodes. It's usually probably during times like that. Either way, I want that to be remembered, that death hole. So I'm just gonna leave it. Okay, I was actually planning on possibly using that for something in the future. Oh, an enchanted moth. Come here. I want to get this one. It doesn't drop anything special, I just want to have it. Come here. Got it. Yeah, it doesn't drop anything, but it is something I wanted to have. What's this? Oh, it's just a Biomes Plenty thing, I think. Alright. Now then, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn what wood I have remaining into sticks. And I'm going to go up here, and I'm going to go 1, 2. Is it this? Actually, you know what? I think it's actually this. It's one of them. Oh. Requires iron still. Okay. Forget this. I'm just gonna make a diamond axe, even though I didn't want to. Ooh, look at that. Diamond axe. Alright. So. I know I said I'd look through some of these types of things, but I need to get this stuff out of here. Okay. Well, I have diamond axe. Now, what will this allow me to do, you might be wondering? Well, I have something called the Treecapitator mod on, which does the same thing as the lumber axe from Tinker's Con. You see that right there? For those of you that don't know, that's actually a dungeon. I played the ore spawn and I have seen the ore spawn mod played several times. And by the way, just in case if you're wondering, why do I not open these chance cubes? When I first tried to record this in episode 1, I broke a chance cube on the first recording, and it literally kept it in nighttime the whole time. See, told you, dungeon. This is in fact a dungeon, because it spawns these little tree creature things. Hold a minute, let me reset my hotbar. I'm going to set it up to how I would usually have it with this setup. There we go. Now these things I do not believe call for any like special type of weapon to make them kill easier. Make them killed easier. There we go. They drop, of course, loot bags because that's a mob drop I added. But they usually will drop nothing but logs and leaves. I like how they look. They don't have that much health. Most of these mobs are just like little funny things. Here's where you tell you. Oh, I like that texture right there. A log with leaves in it. Screenshot. Hold on. Let me see if I can get these. Can you see how they walk? Looks like they're kind of waving at you. Hey, hey, come here. Come on. Give me a hug. Give me a hug. Come on, give me a hug. Alright, there we go. So as you can see, they have a brighter leaf color to them. I don't need this. Okay, let's go up in here. Just go all the way up to the top. They can't actually reach you if you go all the way to the top. Now, believe it or not, the ore spawn mod is not what actually spawns those giant statues of YouTubers. That's just a crazy crap thing, I think. So, little note to self, if you have the morph mod on, fly all the way up to the top, they can't hurt you. Ooh! Wait. 10 and 10. It does the exact same amount. I'll take it anyway. Oh, we actually got 30. Flower pot. Flower pot, that. Definitely get this and this and this. Okay, you know what? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna label this as tree guard. We'll call it tree guard dungeon. It's always spelled like dungeon and not dungeon. But either way, this will give us some free XP. Is it just the one? Yep. Now these things do not do that much damage, I must say. Okay, I want to keep this because I want to use it for XP in the future. And if you don't have the morph mod on, which is what I was about to say, just simply kind of build over this and they will not hurt you. Okay. What? A leaf monster. This is the beauty of single player. Teleport. Thankfully, everything pretty much despawns. I'm not gonna... Oh, come on. Usually I don't delete these things. Ooh. Yeah, when you die, they all despawn. Come on, break. Okay. I'm gonna get this guy too. Hank went up in flame. Ah, here it is. Slain by leaf monster. What? Oh, come on. Oh, okay, do not spawn directly on it. Ooh, that's a garden fruit. Yes, definitely. Okay, I want to keep that for sure. Okay, go to the white one. Okay, here we go. Okay, that's Hank right there. Okay, let me spawn into the main avatar of mine. Oh, I got some sugar again. Okay. There we go. Now, I think the reason I drowned was because that's actually a mob that is not really supposed to handle water all that well. What in the world? Okay, it's instant killing all of them, obviously. What in the world? Did I not put this stuff up? Okay, get rid of these. Oh man, I don't want to get rid of the gravestones. Oh yeah, I'm not in the flying thing, am I? Okay, let me switch the sword out again. Boom. Okay. Okay, good. I have the chests. Get rid of the death points. Man, I have a lot of death points on. Ooh, I love these things. And you're about... These are dragonflies, and you're about to hear, not see, but hear why I like these things so much. Can you hear it? I don't know if you heard that, but they sound like an airplane when they go by. Let's get closer. Hear it? I don't know if you can hear that or not. You should be able to. My volume's a little bit lower than the recording software has it. I'll get it if I ever get it. But either way, so I noticed, where is it? Here. We have a village and another dungeon. Or actually, no, that's just another spawner. Oh, now this gives me a good chance to explain what this is. If you look right here, you'll see that these are like little octopus things, and you look here and you'll see that these are the octopus things. We have squid and squid. What's different is those actually attack you. Frogs and stuff. And okay, let's see what we have here. Another thing that makes this show unique is we tend to pack a lot. Me, when I say we, I mean me, tend to pack in a lot of stuff into one episode, like 3 to 5 episodes worth of content into 1 hour, which makes it perfect. Now, in case if you're wondering what it is that I'm looking at right here, you can actually kind of see it right there. This, my friend, is a cemetery. This randomly spawns throughout the world. It's literally a cemetery, and this place gets chock full of mobs at nighttime. Coraline was slain by an Enderman using magic, had lived 96 days. This thing is also a dungeon, and the door on it seems to be covered by land, because that usually leads to where it is. The one with the diamond one, Sophie. Okay. Let's take a look at some of the other stuff that's in here. I can already see a Witchery and Tinker's Construct place. This should be Witchery right here. Yeah, those are Witchery books. That's a magic mod in here. This is Tinker's Construct, which is part of the tool mod that I have. Here is a loot bag. Let's get rid of this dirt. We don't need the dirt. There's also a forge, which is what that is. We'll get into Tinker's Construct and stuff like that later. I'm not exactly sure what this is supposed to be, and I believe this is now an imp village, because I don't think imps and stuff actually get along that well. I believe it's... Is there anything in here? Hey, there's a chest. Nothing of real value, really. Now here's a roguelike dungeon. Roguelike dungeons are these little bitty castle-like things, and they spawn in multiple different shapes. This is the most generic shape you'll find. Obviously next to another meteor and another bit, okay? Either way, no. This is the most generic shape you'll find. It's just like a little tower that you'd see next to a castle. And they are dungeons. Hence the name Roguelike Dungeons, and this gives you a ability to go all the way down in here, and these things spawn chests and whatnot. And what they end up doing is they end up going down to a nether-like realm. Ooh, I like this space. It's all big and open. However, I don't plan on really doing much with this. There's another meteor. See, now that one actually looks more like a meteor, doesn't it? And sometimes if you're lucky, it will actually look like it actually fell through something. Oh. We have Dark Mages. This is part of, I'm not sure which mod, or mob, but they actually stay here, so we'll go with Dark Mage. We'll go with... Should I go with Mage? We'll go with Mage. I was going to go with Magi, but... Mage... I don't know what you call it. Thing. We'll go with Thing. Now, I don't want to... Oh. One. Okay. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, but, see, when you're in the overworld, these types of things are actually a lot more scattered. If you're curious about this, this is a, well, you can actually kind of hear it, I bet. This thing spawns, if it would be quiet for a second, spawns ghosts. You can see them right here. They're these little bitty, like, scarecrow things. Kill a couple of them, see if they drop anything. One of them dropped a loot bag. Nah, there's always blood ones. They don't do anything. Okay, let's, oh. A rat. Really? Stay up here. Stay up here. Okay. Let's see if we can get back over here. Let me take one of these beds. I think they spawn rats too, I'm not sure. Ghost House 1. I'm not exactly sure what you call these things. And you know what? I'm gonna actually remove these. Yep. I just need that. Ghost. Come on, man. goodness. Teleport. Oh my god. Hop out, hop out, hop out. Okay. Slain by zombie. Suffocated in wall. I'm gonna pick up this living rock in case. Have a weapon. Nothing. Ooh. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna block this thing off. Come on. Oh, more ghosts. Ah, okay, these things are seriously beginning to annoy me. I'm gonna turn my volume down. I'll talk a little louder. Come on. Can I get it? Can I get it? Oh! I'm seriously tempted right now to just simply... Can I get this? Or no? Can I get it? Can I get it? Can I get it? Can I get it? Can I... Okay. You know, I'm gonna put on the boots right quick. Just as a quick bit of protection. Okay, there we go. Oh no! Please give me something. Come on. This reminds me of the first time I tried to record this. I'm really trying not to curse right now. I don't want to get rid of it. Are you kidding me? I wanted to keep this thing so bad. You know what? I'm not going to make the same mistake. I can't even do it. Where is the sun? Ooh. Yes! Okay, I think I've solved the problem. First off, one up here. Oh my goodness, look at these sheer points. Oh my goodness, these things may not do anything to you, but they sure are annoying. Kill him. Okay. Yes, I can see that. Is that all of them? I think I got that one. Do a quick F7. Okay, I'm not getting anything. How am I still getting killed by these? You know what? You know what? I didn't think I'd have to do this, but it's giving me no other choice. I am getting fed up with it. You happy, game? You happy? You forced me to do that. Oh my goodness. I do not like the fact that I just had to put it on peaceful to do this. But this game was seriously beginning to get on my ever-living nerves. However, I can tell you right now, I'm going to make this as quick as possible. I am out of here. How are these? Oh, they don't attack you, so... Come on. More part of it. There we go. Here. Okay. You know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. Open up the chest. I said open up the chest. I'll put all of this nonsensical in there. I'll come back to this later. You just put it in there, grab your stuff, turn off every single death point. Oh my god, man! Have you ever seen someone die that many times to that? Holy crap! Okay, I have enough to keep right now. Don't worry, don't worry. I'll be coming back to that. Okay, sorry for that long period of quiet, if it was quiet at all, or maybe slightly burning. But anyway, yeah, here's the same one. Okay, dark mage thing 1. Okay, boring stuff aside, hopefully. Let's get back to building this piece of... Oh my god, my head hurts. Oh goodness. We'll focus on the other dungeons at another point. Let's change the subject from death and destruction to actually building the stuff for once. Why don't we say? Oh my goodness. First off, let me just apologize personally if any of this was at all too boring. If you're still with this, thank you so much. But, yeah. That was probably funny to some of you people. But, anyway. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just... Boom. Put all this stuff in there. Okie dokie. Time to go and grab the other stuff. Anyway, why am I doing this? Let me just... teleport. Grab all of this stuff. Oh, we need that. Okay, pumpkin pie, bones, and we don't need rock flint. We'll take it. This. I think I'm okay now. Okie dokie. Temporary home. Teleport. Oh. Okay. Okay. Time to lighten the mood. Let's get all of this stuff cleared out of my inventory. Oh boy. Now, what I was going to do originally was I was going to go over here to these trees and I was going to show you how the Treecapitator mod varies from the lumber axe from the Tinker's Construct thing. It's not doing it right. There we go, it did it right there. Basically, what it does is it cuts down an entire tree in one swoop. Like that. Whatever the bottom block is whatever it cuts. There we go. Boom. Okay. Now with that sure enough aneurysm to the slightest maximum level for me, let's go ahead and get this platform built up a little bit. Some of you might have said something like, oh, you should have used some of those torches on your place for the camera and stuff like that. We can barely see. Well, I'm sorry about that, but I have got to do... never mind. I don't know where I was going with that. Sorry. Okay, so let me see if I can describe to you what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to build a small ring-like platform around the place to allow me to have something to stand on. Kaboom. Okie dokie. And what we're going to do is we're going to make it go out. Let's make it go out one block more. For some reason I have an odd suspicion that this is oddly not symmetrical. Okay, right here. Once again, boop, boop. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, beep, beep. Oops. Get rid of this. Now, a quick reminder for you. Don't take an axe to something this big that I am building on, because there's a good chance that it will crash your game. Especially if you don't have a good computer. Okay. I can imagine this not being the most fun episode to ever hit my channel. But anyway. Okie dokie. Take this. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take all of our logs. Oh my goodness, do I have no cobblestone? I don't have cobblestone. Oh my, time to start mining. We'll start right here. Okay. I ought to label this episode as just boring. Oh. Gotcha. Plan on building this as if it was a two-man thing. Which is actually what I'm going to do right here. How am I dying? Okay, we can see, I believe that's the limestone right there. After I build up the bottom platform, we're going to call it there. And I might just make the next episode right from there. Oh my goodness, now I can't see, but I got what I needed anyway. Okay, come on, let's get out of here. There we go. Of course, I need to have the ability to fly to get up this thing right now. Come on. Oh. Boom. Okay. Put all this random junk in there. Make a furnace. The rest of the cobblestone in here. Put the furnace there. Now, here's what we're going to do. Here's a little bit of math for you. We're going to take 2 sticks and 1 log, and those 2 sticks should be all that's necessary to cook one of these. So we're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, and we're going to cook up the rest of these things. If you notice, it says burn time on it. 1 block is, I believe, in a normal furnace for a normal Minecraft block, I believe is roughly 200 burn time. A piece of coal is 1600. You do a little bit of division, or if you just know this already, I can't do math that quickly in my head, but if I wrote it down on a piece of paper, it should tell you the same thing. If 2 sticks is enough to heat up 1 block of log, and each of these sticks is 100 burn time, you put them together, that gives you 200. So, what is 200 divided into 1600? Or to make it more simple, take 2 and divide it into 16. See right there, it just instantly tells you 8. So that means 800 burn time will smelt up to 8 items. Or not 800 burn time, it's 8. 200 burn time divided by 1600 burn time is 8. which means 8 is the amount of blocks a single piece of coal or charcoal will smelt. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab this. We're going to get our iron. Only have 7, but that shouldn't matter that much. We're also going to take 1 piece of charcoal and 1 stick. And we're going to go over here to the corners, right here. And we're going to light the area up like this. Alright, there we go. And here's our platform. And on satellite view, you can't see this. Okay. So, I'm not going to leave you hanging too much. Let's go ahead and make the rest of the set of ultimate armor and ditch this set of normal armor, if we can. Okay, that should give me the ability to make, I believe it is the chest piece. Now that's from the Aether mod. I believe it's this. There we go. We got the ultimate chest piece, and this is a lot more. There's all the enchantments. Okay, the legs, I believe, are this. Let's take a look. Legs. 3 iron. Okay. Oh. You know what? That's probably something I should do. I'm going to make it into a crafting station. So that way, see, in a crafting bench, if you have an item recipe put in, when you exit, if you have not taken it out of the little crafting thing right here, it just falls out. With a crafting station, it stays in it. That way you don't have to constantly go back and forth and pick up your items. Okay. And the ultimate helmet is 1. Okay. Let's go ahead and make the ultimate helmet. Right click 1, 2, 1, 2. And I believe the ultimate pants were this. There we go. Let's take a look at the ultimate sword, which does 40 hearts of damage. There we go. Boom. Boom. Look at that. 40 hearts of damage compared to 10 hearts of damage. This thing will instant kill pretty much anything. Now, the pick does 38 damage. Diamond pick does 5. This thing does not mind anything better than a diamond pick, I don't think. But it just sort of depends on how you look at it, I guess. So, let's put all this stuff in here because we don't need it anymore. Let's put on our armor. And I currently can face off against Mobzilla if I so chose to. Let's get a good look at what I look like right here. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, I look like a total. Yeah, I look like a total bad. Look like a total bad butt. Yeah, we'll go with that. I look like a total bad butt. Yeah. I currently have about 4 times as much protection as protection 6 diamond armor, I think. I'm not sure. Protection 5, protection 5, protection 5, protection 5. So if each of these do protection 5, let's take a look. The helmet does 6 and the boots do 6. So that is, putting those together, that is 12 protection. Both of them having protection 5 on them makes it protection 10, and total with 12 protection. The chest piece has another protection 5 on it, so that's 15 protection, and another 12 protection on it. Everything has a base armor set, and it also has the enchantability. This adds another 12 protection to the protection number. So we have 15 protection in terms of enchantment, and we have 24 protection in terms of base armor. And the pants add another 10, so we're now at 34 base protection and 20 enchanted protection in total. That should give us 20 plus 34. That is 54 protection in total. That should give a rough estimation of around 55, we'll say 54 or 55 hearts of protection. This gives me about that much extra protection, which means I've technically gained another row of 10 hearts, which means my health has been boosted roughly twofold. So I now have gone from 20 health to 40 health, or 10 hearts to 20 hearts. A single half of a heart is 10 points, or not 10 points, is a point off of your character's health. And since there's 10 hearts, and each half of it counts as a point, because you'll notice you'll say like, oh, I have this many and a half a heart. So there's a little bit of something for you. That's why it always says you have 20, but yet it says you have 10 hearts. Either way, I'm going to end the episode here because it is now 10:03 a.m. on June 25th, 2017. I've been doing this for 2 hours, what feels like. And I'm about to go and film another episode. So, well, I probably won't film it right after this. But next episode, we're going to start concentrating on not just this base here. We're not just going to start concentrating on this base here, but we're also finally going to get some more stuff done in the ant dimension, and we are also going to start building something that, once again, I would think is completely original, because I have never in my entire life ever seen somebody make something like this. I've seen people do similar stuff to this in other games and other bases of this sort, but I have never seen someone do it like this in modded Minecraft to this extent or level. So, I'm going to save that suspense for next time. And with that said, wherever you are, God bless you. I hope you're having a good morning, evening, afternoon, or night. And I'll talk to you guys again next time. Bye, everybody. God bless. Talk to you next time.